Japan's prime minister addressed a joint session of Congress today. Now, before he spoke, the big question was, would he apologize for Japan's actions in World War II? The answer? No. He did not apologize. But Shinzo Abe did offer remorse for the American lives lost during the war. He added, quote, "History is harsh. What is done cannot be undone." But tonight, historians are accusing the prime minister of trying to do just that, undo history. Betty Yu on the subject Japan doesn't want U.S. students to learn about.
70 years have gone by since Japan's brutal occupation of China and Korea. Its surprise attack at Pearl Harbor. And the reign of ruin. U.S. atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. By now, on the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II, Japan's history should have been settled. There's just one problem. This U.S. history book. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe wants part of Japan's dark history erased and rewritten.
I think what Abe is doing is wrong. I also think it's stupid and it's going to fail.
Abe has demanded U.S. publisher McGraw-Hill Education edit out 2 paragraphs on comfort women, or wartime sex slaves. The Japanese army forcibly recruited as many as 300,000 women aged 14 to 20 to serve in military brothels. The comfort women served up to 30 men each day. At the end of the war, soldiers massacred large numbers of comfort women to cover up the operation. Now it's Abe who is trying to cover up the country's ugly past, says UC Berkeley professor Elaine Kim.
The horse has left the barn. You know, there's no way that the Abe government can change the way history happened, and there are too many witnesses, too many people who know.
I was become so sick after electric shock and all the beatings and torture.
Including comfort woman Lee Young-soo. She says Japanese soldiers kidnapped her when she was 16. She's been flown to D.C. from South Korea ahead of Abe's visit. She wants an apology.
Japan has been arguing that the comfort women were willing prostitutes, and that during World War II, Japan was just trying to liberate Asia from Western imperialism. And that itself is just so disrespectful and cowardly to Korea's only 53 survivors left.
This week, Koreans and Chinese people in the Bay Area will be watching what he says.
The Japanese government has been denying this history for such a long time. It almost seems ridiculous that he would attempt to kind of do the same thing again. And it seems like, at this point, like, who are you fooling?
Tomorrow, Prime Minister Abe will visit San Francisco and make stops in Silicon Valley, including a speech at Stanford. Protesters say they plan to meet him along the way to remind him that 70 years later, Japan needs to own up to and face the truth. In San Francisco, Betty Yu, KPIX 5.
The publisher of the book, McGraw-Hill, said it would not make any changes to the passages about comfort women.